All right, so we still on straight mobile. Okay, yeah. So you say you here. My man Doug is out there. He gave us a thumbs up. Victor Morris say he hears. Okay, maybe Spreaker just acting crazy tonight. So anyway, oh yeah, Albie says he hears. All right, so yeah, we're gonna keep chopping it up. Yeah, man. So the crazy thing is, yeah, man, it's a necessary evil. But my whole thing is, you know what I'm saying? This war go all the way back to like biblical days, man. Like way back. It's like, why are we over there?
That's true. The people there, they're used to it. We can't change their thought process. We can't change their way of life because that's what they used to for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yeah. I mean, so, you know, this war way bigger than us and way bigger than the players that are involved. So it's like a lot of people say, okay, if we weren't there, I mean, a lot of times it's about oil, man. It's a real deep down level.
Oil, money.
Yeah,
always.
Oil, money, definitely. And that one piece of land, man, Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? It's
very rich.
I mean, it's out of control, man. It's out of control. Rob, give me a thumbs up, man, if you can hear me. I see you say you can't believe this. Yeah, man. So anyway, we kicking it loud right here out of Charleston, right up the street from Monk's Corner, Doug. I know you got your ears on, man. We up the street, man. I saw it. So the crazy thing, yeah. Victor say, it's bigger than us, man. Biblical days, man. It's like you go look and dig deep in the book, and you'll see that it's absolutely already written. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? We just fall into the puzzles, into the pieces here, man. So that's the crazy thing. So we're saying, look at it, like I said, we're looking at the Hawks right now, and right now we up by 10, still 10 minutes left. We got a good fight going. Like I said, we got to get 2 wins in here to get in these playoffs. So,
especially home wins, you got to win your home games, man. It's important to win at home. That's where your confidence is. You're supposed to be relaxed when you're playing at home. So,
but the crazy thing is how close all the teams are. It's like half a game. Yeah. A lot of teams tied. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, just one loss will just you knock you all out of there.
What's crazy, man, is Miami, man. I think that them being 11-30 a few months ago, and now they in playoff position. I think that's one of the biggest surprises of the season because you thought they would go straight to the lottery.
That's your team, right?
Yep.
The Heat, man. So you like the new version of your Heat?
I like the team. I like Pat Riley. I like Spoelstra. I wish Wade would have stayed, but you know, they still got a nice little squad, young guys.
Right. Vince asked who's older. Yeah, I'm older, man. I'm a year older, my bro. This is actually Angela's brother. So this is JT. She got like 3 brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? So I can't mess up, man, at all. Everybody, man, like 6 feet and over, well, except one. Shout out to Tim Red out there. Anyway, yeah, man. So like I said, we out here. We in Charleston kicking it, man. I said, you know, I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and make it. I'm gonna go ahead and make this thing pop right out of Charleston. We already went and had a nice dinner out on, what's the name of that street? Market Street or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a restaurant called Five Church. It was like an old church, and they had converted to a restaurant. Damn, that was a nice block. So they converted to a restaurant, and it was good, man. They had a very attentive staff there. You know what I'm saying? The crazy thing, I had never been to a restaurant, and they just started bringing stuff out. So they was like, hey, we want y'all to try some of these appetizers and things, man. They brought out like a whole grouper out there and just, said, here, try this. And then after that, they came out with some hummus with the pita chips. And they brought us dessert, man. And this was all free. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. Yeah, I ate some scallops, man. Vince said get some seafood. Yeah, I actually had some scallops. So, and I was impressed with it. Very good scallops there. Everybody was pretty, thought their food was real well, man. So, thumbs up to that place.
Food was good, man.
Yeah, thumbs up to that place. So, now, we still up by 12, so I'm still holding on. I got my eyeballs on here. Man, what games was on tonight? It looked like there was some pretty intense games when I looked at the scores, the NBA scores. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the East Coast, man.
First time, man. I think Washington Wizards, they won tonight. It's a couple teams played. It's getting crunch time, playoff, man.
So, can anybody knock off the Cavs?
Yes. It's a few teams. Boston looks pretty good. Maybe Washington.
A 7-game series. You trying to tell me Boston or Washington gonna knock the Cavs off in the 7-game series?
Yep.
Or they can?
They can.
That's due to Washington being a great team, or Boston being a great team this year, or Cavs not playing up to par.
It's a mixture of both, but the Wizards got a big man that can score in the paint and rebound and tough down there. The Cavs struggle with teams like that. And John Wall is a great point guard. So they going to get them on both sides of the ball. With Boston, they got another. The Horford is playing great for them. So they got another big man that can get points in the paint.
Right.
And that's what Cleveland have problems defending.
Okay.
But after Tristan Thompson, they don't have nobody.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, my thing is, like I said, I just don't feel like Boston is the true contender, because if we pull out this game tonight, this might be our 4th time beating them. And I measure everything being a Hawks fan, and I know how wishy-washy we are. Yeah. I just feel like Boston is wishy-washy too. I mean, some teams got your number anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
true.
if we beat them 4 times this year, it's like, I don't know, Boston, they might match up better. You know what I'm saying?
And that depends who the matchup, because some people think that Toronto can actually beat Cleveland. I don't know.
I don't know about that. My man Melvin just said Boston lost to the Cavs last night and losing to the Hawks tonight. So he's like, he's got a little bit of doubt on Boston himself.
Yeah,
I'm hearing a lot of Boston can do this, but I'm guaranteeing when you watch sports, if they lose tonight, there's gonna be a whole lot of sports talking about they're gonna be having a whole lot of doubt on Boston just because of this. Like we're a scrub team, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't have an identity. That's what it is. We ain't no scrub team.
Number 2 team in the East.
And I like I said, to me, I just don't think either they just don't match up well to these Hawks or what, man. But like I said, we be having a number.
It could be.
So I don't know. All right, what about the West side? You see anybody knocking off Golden State?
They're playing very well right now. I see the Spurs always able to get them a hard time, but I don't know if they got the youth to beat them.
That's true. And what did you feel about Durant's move to that team?
I still don't like it, but it definitely made them a lot stronger offensively. Durant's a great rebounder, and he's definitely a great scorer. So he come back healthy, it's going to be a lot of matchup problems.
But did you hate on Durant going to Golden State?
I didn't like the move because I believe in competition. You don't go to somebody that you could have beat, and they could have beat them.
That's true.
They was up on Golden State. I understand him and Westbrook had issues, but you just don't go to the guys that just beat you and you was up 3-1 on them. You go to the team that beat you. I just don't like that.
So I don't remember which show. I listen to a lot of sports talk through the week, but somebody pointed out, now what if the Thunder would have, been able to hold Ibaka and Harden and Durant and Westbrook? I mean, we'll be talking about them, not Golden State.
Yeah. That would have been a nasty, nasty call.
You know what I'm saying? That's absolutely crazy, man, putting all them guys together. I mean, and your thought on MVP this year, Westbrook or Harden?
Definitely.
Which one?
Definitely Westbrook.
Definitely Westbrook.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He had a 57-point triple-double the other night. He doing a lot. Westbrook is changing the game.
Yeah, Chief said that was him that talked about it. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Chief Rocker. Yeah, that was you. I think Doug touched on it a little bit, too. So, yeah, the crazy thing is, that would have been a crazy team, man, for real. But it's like, it's money. It's, what I'm saying, you can never really hold things together, that glue and that chemistry and that money talks, and what I'm saying, it's just a whole lot of ego.
It's a small market at OKC anyway.
Yeah.
So they can't pay for all them stars like that.
That's true. Hey, that's true, man. Yeah, that's right. OKC did leave Seattle, man.
Yeah. Small market teams, they can't keep a lot of people.
Yeah, man.
Because Cleveland wouldn't have never. If LeBron wasn't from there, he would have never went there. So it's a small market, but you know he from the area.
You are a huge Steeler fan.
You know it.
So one of my guys, he ain't in here, but he is a huge. What do you say? He basically feel like Mike Tomlin need to go. He's like, yeah, Mike Tomlin's time is up. He's a Steeler fan. I love the Steelers, but he just feel like Tomlin. He feel like Tomlin ain't even top 10 right now as a coach.
He real silly with that. He real silly.
What's your thought process on that? You feel like you know what I'm saying?
Listen, we was 1-4. The coach got to be able to keep the team together and get to the finals. We get to the playoffs. We get to the AFC Championship after being 1-4. That's coaching too. That's coaching. That ain't just players. You got to rally the troops because a lot of teams will fold. They'll be like, man, we losing, but we go win at least 9 in a row. I can't remember if it was more than that, but I know we won 9 games in a row. That's hard to do in the NFL. Period.
Right.
So I think he's a good coach. He make a couple of mistakes, but with the personnel, we had injuries last year. Le'Veon Bell was suspended the first 4 games. I mean. Martavis Bryant, he was getting suspended for weed and everything. So I think he held the team together pretty good.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, you know, he's from my hometown, so I ride with him, man. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what he's saying about some of the things, but some of the things are just Pittsburgh being Pittsburgh. They don't retain a lot of players. They, you know, whatever they can get in the draft, they're gonna draft. They draft pretty good always, but Pittsburgh, that's a great franchise. You gotta love them.
What do you think about James Harrison? Back again?
Freak of nature. He spends $500,000 a year on his conditioning, acupuncture, everything. Old as he is, that's how he maintains. He got a great diet. He knows that's his bread and butter, so he spends money on it to make sure he take care of his body.
Yeah.
And plus, he's a freak of nature.
Yeah.
Boy,
so you say bring him back?
Yeah.
Shout out to Sly, Lady Gamecock Sports guy. Yeah, man, Sly. Yeah, WSME is 24 hours, man. We build into it, man. We build into a 24-hour network here. Shout out to the homie Doug Stewart, WSME Radio. Yeah, man, that's what we're gonna do. At one point, you're gonna be able to turn it on in the middle of the night and still hear somebody talking. So that's what we're doing. You know, normally I ain't the sports talk guy, but you know what I'm saying. I talk about whatever. So, whatever. My man Victor Moore just said KD move was the bitch move. Hey, man. And you know what? Victor Moore do not bite his tongue, man. But like I said, I feel the same way. My man JT just said it too, man. It's like, yo, it's for real. It's like these dudes beat you down. And instead of the motivation of you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm going to get these dudes next year. Yeah. It's like you go and join them. But that's the NBA we in right now. It's like the competition level is crazy, is different. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have the Magic, Isaiah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's just crazy. New York Knicks, the Heat, the Charlotte Hornets, the East, man. The East was the best conference back in the day when Jordan was there, and they battled every night, man.
And they battle. I mean, they gonna put their hands on you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel it. You gonna go home sore.
It was not some people's head. People got hurt. They got into fights. Nobody was buddy. You know.
Now these dudes are like best of friends.
Yeah, it's bad for the league.
It is, man. It's absolutely crazy.
What you think about the Clippers, man? They need to go and blow them up. What you think?
Clippers.
I think that's far. They didn't reach their ceiling.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, because it's a lot of. Why my timeline ain't moving? I'm tripping. Yeah, it's a lot of. Everybody got potential, like you said. The Chris Paul, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got to build around somebody, man. It's like I don't know if I can see Griffin somewhere else. The Griffin in OKC, maybe, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Something like that. But you know what's crazy? Somebody said Westbrook going to New Orleans. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, if they can keep him Cousins and Davis. Oh man, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, so
that's another small market team. They won't spend the money like